Have you experienced that constricting pressure in your chest during anxiety episodes? That overactive mind refusing to quiet down at bedtime? That habitual worrying about what's coming that prevents living now? Imagine discovering one phrase, merely 3 words, capable of melting anxiety instantly upon its arrival? A phrase so powerful that neuroscientists have studied its effects on the brain, and what they discover will change how you deal with stress forever. However, prior to unveiling this phrase, there's something I require you to do immediately. Press subscribe and enable alerts, since this upcoming knowledge could separate endless worrying from true peace of mind. Drawing from aggregated research by global universities and publicly available health education resources from official organizations, we developed this video to deliver current information specifically tailored for those above 60. At this juncture, let me inquire something frank. How many of your days have been dedicated to fretting over circumstances that never came to pass? What count of lovely occasions have you failed to notice because your awareness was confined to either tomorrow's fantasies or yesterday's pain? Truth be told, anxiety has no residence in the present. It simply cannot. Anxiety perpetually relates to either what could occur or what has occurred. It sustains itself on time frames absent from the present. Here's the moment when it all shifts. The expression that eliminates anxiety is nothing more than, I am here now. Merely 3 words. Merely 9 letters. Limitless strength. As these words are spoken with sincere awareness, something astonishing occurs in your neural pathways. Functional MRI research reveals that mindful presence promptly diminishes activity in the amygdala, our fear processing center, while at the same time enhancing prefrontal cortex activity, the region managing rational cognition and emotional balance. Nevertheless, this encompasses more than brain chemistry alone. This concerns liberating your existence from the dictatorship of fictional dangers. Consider this carefully. At this precise instant, are you all right? Not regarding tomorrow, not concerning next week, not within those pre-dawn mental fabrications. Presently. Most often, the answer is yes. Currently, you're breathing. Presently, you're in a safe state. Presently, you possess everything required to be here now. The greater part of people past 60 hold years of amassed worries. We've experienced sufficient life to understand that negative events occur. We've experienced loss, disappointment, health challenges. And because of this experience, our minds become hypervigilant, constantly scanning for the next threat. This is what psychologists call anticipatory anxiety, and it's exhausting. It's akin to participating in a marathon while staying in one place. Your organism cannot differentiate between genuine threats and mental fabrications. When you worry about tomorrow's medical appointment, your heart rate increases, your blood pressure rises, stress hormones flood your system, exactly as if the threat were happening right now. This ongoing stress not only feels awful, it actually speeds up aging processes and compromises your immune defenses. Scientists at Harvard found something profoundly important. When people practice present moment awareness regularly, their bodies produce less cortisol, the primary stress hormone, and more DHEA, often called the longevity molecule. Merely by directing your awareness to now, you're genuinely opting for health instead of sickness, calm instead of disorder. Let me present an account that shows this flawlessly. Robert, 72 years of age, lived his days entirely absorbed in worry about his cardiovascular condition. Every dawn he rose to check his heartbeat, track every feeling, certain that each day might be his last. His partner saw him fading into the stress prison until one afternoon, positioned in his garden, he spotted a butterfly touching down on a neighboring flower. For mere seconds, his thinking went entirely still. He wasn't worried about his heart. He had no thoughts of the coming day. He was simply observing this butterfly, fully present right then, and in that instant he understood something significant. His anxiety wasn't offending him. It was blocking him from experiencing life. From then onward, each instance anxiety manifested, he'd affirm to himself, I am here now, and redirect his consciousness to something in his immediate setting, a particular sound, some feeling, the breath moving through him. Through time, this uncomplicated practice reshaped his existence more significantly than any medication. At this moment, please pause this video for just 5 seconds and give this a try yourself. Pronounce aloud, I am here now. Recognize your body resting in the chair. Become aware of air on your skin surface. Hear the sounds around you. See how quickly your anxiety diminishes when you truly arrive in the present moment. This isn't wishful thinking or refusing reality. This is something far more powerful. It's reality. The present instant is the single moment that actually is. Everything else exists as either past recall or future invention. As you perceive this completely, not just intellectually but viscerally, anxiety's dominance over you ends. You discover you've been in pain over matters that have no present reality. And before advancing further, I'm asking for your help in spreading this word. Post a comment with the digit 1 if this resonates with you, or 0 if you're doubtful. Your participation assists this video in reaching people who truly need this information. Now, let's examine how to apply this phrase optimally, particularly during acute anxiety. The important thing isn't employing it as a weapon to battle anxiety, attempting to force worry away. Instead, apply it as a steadying force, a gentle cue to return home to the here and now. As you sense anxiety growing, pause briefly. Breathe in gently. Speak I am here now, either aloud or in your mind. Next, activate your senses. What appears in your sight? What do you hear around you? What can you feel? This elementary method disrupts the anxiety spiral before it accelerates. Brain research shows that complete presence and complete anxiety cannot coexist. These states are contradictory. Presence dissolves anxiety the way light dissolves darkness, not through fighting, but through simply being there. For us above 60, this practice holds special value because we typically hold not just a day's worries, but also accumulated stress from a lifetime of trials. We might worry about health, about finances, about our children or grandchildren, about losing independence. These are true concerns, but worrying over them creates no answers. It merely blocks us from treasuring the good experiences still present. Action provides solutions. Being present provides peace. Worry achieves neither. Here's why this phrase proves so transformative. It takes effect instantly, requires zero expense, has no negative consequences, and you can employ it any place, anytime. So here's what I'm challenging you with. Each time you detect anxiety emerging, employ the phrase, I am here now. Speak it with consciousness. Come back to your senses. And this is what I'm asking you to do immediately.